For the longest period of time now, I want to know what the Melbourne motorbike scene is like. I've heard many stories of the Melbourne motorbike scene, but on today's video, we are going to be digging deep and finding out what the bikers of Melbourne really think of the scene here. We will be interviewing some of Melbourne's most well-known content creators and groups to find out the answers I'm looking for. We'll also be participating on some rides to gain first-hand experience of the motorbike culture here in Melbourne. So wherever you are watching this video from around the world, sit back and let's get started.
Thanks again.
Thanks mate, take care.
So we've just landed here at Melbourne Airport. Not to my surprise, sorry. The weather here is bloody cold, but that doesn't change the fact that the bikers here, from what I've heard, are still passionate about riding, regardless of the weather. Even if it's cold or hot. I don't know about raining, but if it's cold, it's all right.
So to kick things off, we are going to be meeting up with a well-known group here in Melbourne, Kaizen Mafia. These members are known for creating this insane group here in Melbourne. They're also known for their passion and love towards motorbikes and the community as well. So we're gonna go meet up with them, ask them some questions about the motorbike scene and potentially have some fun. So stick around, we're heading over there now. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. So we're here with the Kaizen members. We've got Mr. Black Rider here. Black Rider, you wanna introduce yourself?
Yeah guys, I'm just Black Rider. I just do my thing in Melbourne. Yeah, these are my boys. We own the brand Kaizen.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Repping the hoodie right here.
stuff, yeah.
Super comfortable. I'll leave the link down in the description below if you guys will have stock by then when this video comes out.
hopefully.
Yeah? Okay,
hopefully,
yeah. Cool. Now, to start off things, how did you, so you're the owner of Kaizen Mafia? Or?
Kinda, yeah, like all co-owners.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had an old brand called Black Cartel.
Cartel, okay,
yeah,
cool,
so
cool.
It just had black on the front.
Yeah, nice.
And then the X on the back.
Yeah.
Then I was like, why not bring my boys in it as well,
Yeah?
you know?
Okay.
So yeah, all the boys got together. We thought of Kaizen because Kaizen means self-improvement.
Nice.
And yeah.
I like that, bro. I like that. So what actually, like, what was the biggest motive to start this up? What was your inspo?
I reckon just bringing like people together.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays it's so hard to find people with the same interests, same hobbies,
I like
you know,
that,
same
yeah.
passion.
Yeah.
You know, so-
And I was just saying that to the boys when we were driving here as well. Like, I was saying that to the camera, sorry. Like, Kaizen's like known to like bring a community together with their love and passion for their motorbikes. Again, how did you guys all meet? Maybe you guys can come in for this question. I want to know how you guys all met.
Alright, so
TikTok, actually?
Yeah, TikTok.
That's not, like, I think a lot of people nowadays meet a lot of people through TikTok, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I met a lot of my friends just through social media alone. But, like, you guys just strictly TikTok, eh?
yeah, it was funny because yeah, I'd like DM these boys, like go comment, I'll be like,
Yeah?
where's your link for a ride?
Yeah?
Just made it happen.
Yeah.
you know?
I think it's like, I think that's just the motorcycle community nowadays, bro. It's as easy as just, like, meeting someone at a traffic light or sending
100%.
a message, you know, you want to go for a
Yeah.
ride, whatever. So, I came to Melbourne to find out what the motorbike scene here is like. What do you guys think of the motorbike scene here in Melbourne? Like,
It's very, like it's a big range. you
Yeah?
know? We've got a lot of different people, you know, some people are hectic riders.
Yeah?
Some people just, you know, straight content. You know, we've got the Harley boys, obviously. We've got a few big groups in Melbourne,
yeah.
like Hooligoons,
Yeah.
MSR.
So overall, would you guys say like the Melbourne motorbike scene is like good?
It's all right.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What
it's
would you
good.
say would be some of the bad things about it?
I reckon everyone's just getting a bit too toxic now.
Toxic,
you know,
okay. Is
especially
that
with-
just through social media especially as well?
100%.
I have noticed that as well.
Yeah.
I have noticed that. I just want to hear your input and opinion on it. Like what do you guys see like that's toxic and
I feel
stuff
like
out there?
everyone's just like, for some reason, they just bring up any reason to hate on someone else. You know
Ah,
what I mean?
I like
Whether-
that.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you ever got like a smaller bike, bigger bike. I reckon it's turning to like how the car community is.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. I agree with that. And I see it a lot nowadays with them, like people getting big followings on social media as well.
Yeah.
It boosts their ego.
Exactly. Yeah.
It sucks, especially here in Australia. You know, you want to try to do something different.
yeah.
And people, the same people that want people to do different and like, you know, go up and succeed in life are the same people who unfortunately do hate on you as well.
Exactly.
So surround yourself with the right people, you know, and I'm sure you guys have, like you guys got a good crew here.
100%.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you guys have definitely established a really big community with these hoodies as well. There's a lot of motorcycle groups out there that are doing the same thing you guys are doing.
Yep.
And this could be worldwide or just Australia.
Yep.
I want to know what makes yourself different to all these other groups.
Not too sure. I reckon we all keep it 100% real with each other.
Yeah.
You know, we're all honest. no matter what we do.
Yeah.
You know, like if someone's content is kind of like a bit out of pocket, we'll let each other know. You know,
So
all that kind of stuff.
keeping each other accountable, essentially.
100%.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And that's you know, you surround yourself with a good crew like that.
Exactly.
You go to places, man. You go to
Yeah.
places. We all know the Australian policing here is like really strict compared to the boys in like America. You know, you see cops in America, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We've all seen it. I want to know, like, what are the cops like here in Melbourne?
I reckon they're very hard on you.
Yeah?
You know? Like, I reckon they're a lot more harder than any of the other states.
Wow, okay.
Like, in Melbourne, they have like the police chopper, police plane nearly every second night.
You guys got a plane.
Yeah, we got
That is a
planes
first. I've never heard
there.
of a
Look, cops in the
police
background
plane.
as we're speaking.
Yeah, that's
You know
nice.
what I mean? Like, that's just Melbourne in a nutshell.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
And
right.
it's getting a lot more common to see cops around like every single time you go out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would you say it's also common, like, is it common here for police just to pull you over for no reason?
100%.
Wow.
If you're on two wheels, they're pulling you over.
Wow.
Yeah.
And would you say that has been caused by just a bunch of like bad eggs, you know, like
I reckon,
unfortunately ruining it
a
for
little
the
bit. I reckon there's a bit of both. Like some cops will pull you over for like the right reasons. Obviously,
Yeah.
you know, if you're being like
Yeah.
a bit dumb.
Yeah.
But some of them go out of their way
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know?
I understand, like, you know, if you're doing something dumb, you're gonna get pulled over. Just be accountable for it.
Exactly.
But like, if you get pulled over for like no reason, I think that's a bit shitty.
100%.
But what can you do? You know. There you guys have it. These are the Kaizen boys. The main guys who have started Kaizen Mafia. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There you guys have it. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna hit the road, go have some fun. I'll show you guys what the boys are about. Oh shit. Fuck. Just put the camera in your jumper. Sorry?
What brings you here this evening?
Just wanted to go sightseeing. We're new to Melbourne, so...
Sightseeing in a parking lot. Yep. I really said that.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate you guys for coming out and just letting us know. Like, I don't think we're doing anything wrong. All I've heard so far is like, we're not meant to be here. That's cool. We'll move along.
No, because it's 100% statistics that you will come off your ride.
I have once, and there's no denying.
Walk away from
There's,
it?
yes, I did. There's no denying I haven't crashed.
Yeah.
I have crashed. You know what? The situation's actually all over now. I could probably tell you how I crashed.
How did you crash? Being young.
Just being young. That's all. That's all I can say. Just being young. The Lord was watching me that day because I never wore gear, and I never wear gear. But that day,
Are you high?
but that
What are you doing? Yes?
no. But the Lord was watching me that day, and He said, Inari, you need to wear your gear. You need to wear your gear today. And I listened to the Lord, and I wore my gear too. What was your name?
I haven't got my name.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you too. You have a great night. And what was your name? I'll see you guys out on the road maybe or something, yeah? Yeah, that's what you guys do. You don't freak out. Just like, you know, if you know you're not doing anything wrong, stand your ground. That's it. I don't know what we're doing now because the boys have just left. I'll send a message and see what we can do. All right, well, sorry for the disruption, guys. We're gonna head on the road, see what you guys are about. Holy shit! Bro, look at all the boys!
We could go band for band, fuck mate, we can go M for M. Quarter mil for the Maybach truck, double line with the factory rims. I got the 90 years, it's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Holy this is crazy. Oh my God, man, this is nuts. Kaizen boys definitely put on a show tonight. Holy that was fun. They were lambs bikes as well, boys. Man, that is crazy, bro. I am lost for words. Like, that hyped me the up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It was so loud. Oh my Lord. So after that insane ride with Kaizen Mafia, there was still an itch that needed to be scratched. So I needed more voices around Melbourne to tell me what the motorbike scene is like here. So we are going to meet up with one of Melbourne's well-known content creators, Rider Tom. So let's head out. Mr. Rider Tom.
Hey mate,
How are you, man? Long time no see.
Well. Very well.
Good, good. Now, I'm here in Melbourne because I need to find out what the Melbourne bike scene is like, and I was hoping I could get your opinion and voice on it.
Yeah,
Sounds good?
sounds good.
So let's just talk about who you are first, so the viewers can get context of who you are.
Sure. So my name's Tom. I've been making content as Rider Tom for the last few years, but prior to that, I've been riding for about 9 years now.
Damn, 9 years, that's all.
A long time.
I was still in high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like all the guys now making videos.
Yeah.
I just kind of assumed they're similar age brackets to me, but
Yeah.
no, time's flown.
You've been in the motorbike scene for 9 years, you say?
Yes.
9 years.
Yes.
I want to know, what are some of the things you like and appreciate about the Melbourne motorbike scene?
The community's my favorite part.
Yeah?
So it doesn't matter where you go, what meet you're at, you'll always find someone willing to talk to you, very supportive, good way to make friends. But what I found interesting, because I spent some time in Brisbane as well,
Yeah.
for 6 months.
Yes,
during
I remember
COVID.
you did come up to Brisbane.
And I was surprised the bike scene up there wasn't bigger,
Really?
because it's the perfect climate to ride,
Yes.
and yet the bike scene was quite small in comparison to Melbourne.
Yeah. Nah, 100%.
But despite how cold it is here, massive bike scene.
And I was just saying that at the start of this video as well, like despite how cold it is, like the passion from bikers here is so strong, they'll still go out for a ride, regardless of like weather. What are some things you don't like about the motorcycle community here?
I mean, overall, I'd say the community is very good. But if I had to nitpick, I guess some behavior at some meets can be a bit, how's it going?
Yeah,
There's a time and a place to have fun, 100%, everyone does it.
of course.
But when you're stunting in maybe areas that you shouldn't be,
Okay,
it can attract the wrong sort of crowd.
course.
Lots of police presence.
of course. What's some general advice you'd give to just learner riders who want to get into the motorbike scene here in Melbourne? So I'm new, and I've come up to you like, hey Tom, I want to get into riding motorcycles. I've got my license. What do I do now?
So you've got your learners.
I've got my learners.
That's a good step. Make sure you've got all of your gear.
Gear?
So don't skimp out on helmets and gloves. Make
Okay.
sure you've got your gear.
So the
and-
full set.
Ideally,
Yeah,
I'd say so.
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be top of the line.
Yeah.
You can try Marketplace. There's a
Yeah.
lot of cheap gear available on there.
Yeah.
Start reaching out. See if you can find any friends at these group rides. I know there is what's his name? Shan Dog.
Shan Dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hosts a lot of the Tuesday night rides.
Okay.
He sometimes puts on classes for beginner riders.
Oh wow, that's like very good on him for that. Good on him.
So he'll go to like a car park, a safe environment, and just do some
Yeah,
safety
okay.
maneuvers. So
So-
getting more confident.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you would recommend obviously to get your gear. Doesn't have to be top of the line. Just get something. Get something to protect yourself, and also participate in these riding lessons. That
Yeah, see if you can find a mentor, I suppose, to help
could be any
boost your confidence a bit.
100%. And that could be any mentor, even just a full licensed rider could just
Full
teach you.
licensed rider, ideally. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Interesting. There you guys have it. This is Riders Tom's opinion or voice about the motorbike scene here in Melbourne. Tom, thank you for being a part of this interview.
No worries.
Really
Thanks for
appreciate that,
having
man. Understanding and knowing Tom's perspective has only made me a lot more hungry and intrigued to find out what other people in Melbourne think of the motorbike scene. So let's go find out what others think. We are going to link up with another well-known
Content creator here in Melbourne. He goes by the name of Yukio. Yukio has established a mass amount of following over the past couple of months, accumulating more than 500,000 followers on Instagram, whilst also doing this at school, by the way. So we're gonna go meet up with Yukio, but before we do, we need to have a way to get there.
Alright, let's go meet up with Yukio. Elliot! Yo, what's up? Holy fuck! Alright, I did not expect this kind of group.
So from what I've heard, you guys are a group in Melbourne. Are you guys like a new group that you just established recently? Or has this been around for a while?
Yeah, it's been pretty recent.
pretty
I
recent.
joined pretty recently this year as well.
Okay, cool. I just want to know, are you guys like all learner riders? Like, is this more like a learner rider based group?
I'm a learner.
You're a learner. Okay, we got a learner. How many learners are in this
I'd
group so
say
far?
a huge majority, yeah.
Now, because you guys are all learner riders, I think the question that a lot of viewers are wondering, especially if they do want to get into the motorcycle scene, is how did you guys all manage to convince your parents to get a motorcycle?
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission,
I like
in my
that.
opinion.
I like that. Did anyone have a tough time, getting their motorcycle?
My parents are still trying to convince me to sell my bike.
Really?
Yes.
And what do you ride? I just want
MT-03.
MT-03. Wow. Okay. And till to this day, they want you to get rid of it. And how long have you been riding for?
Nah, only 3 months.
Only 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, how would you guys describe the motorcycle scene here in Melbourne?
Coming from New Zealand, it's fucking sick.
Yeah? What was it like in New Zealand?
There's like, other than Auckland, there's like virtually nothing in the way of like riding groups, but you come here and I met someone like my first couple of days of riding, it was like awesome.
You like the aspect of how easy it is to make friends?
Yeah.
I like that. What are some of the good things that you'd say you like about the scene here in Melbourne?
Very easy to be a part of. Like, I just joined it and everyone's very welcoming.
Yeah, okay.
There's no judgment here. You're all on 2 wheels. Doesn't matter what kind of bike.
Yep.
We're all in it together.
Now, what are some of the things you don't like about the motorcycle scene?
Cops.
The cops? Okay.
Certain individuals who like to ride a bit too aggressively, even in group settings.
Okay.
It just throws the whole group off.
So your point is you don't like, there are some bad eggs who ruin it for everyone else. As a result, the cops are a lot more strict on riders. So pretty much these bad eggs are ruining the reputation of the good riders, which suck. But there you guys have it. This is one of the groups here in Melbourne, GLX. Are these for sale? Yeah,
These are custom ones.
All right, but you guys do have a website. Okay, cool. Well, if you guys are new to the Melbourne scene or looking for a group to ride with, GLX is the group to ride with, especially if you're a learner. From what I've heard, they're extremely learner friendly. Guys, so we just did our group interview. Now I'm gonna interview Yukio. Yukio, let's start off with how old are you, man?
18. I'm turning 19 this July.
All right, cool. You can just hold it like maybe, it doesn't have to go inside. You're still in school.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys can tell he's in his uniform.
Straight after school.
How did this all start with your Instagram? Like, how did you blow up? Where did it start from?
I noticed that it blew up when I started posting the school contents. As you can see, like I'm wearing this the school uniform right now. It was the first video that got a lot of attention at first.
Now, what inspired you to actually start making content in the first place?
No one inspired me to do contents. I was purely doing it for fun. The story behind my my motorcycle contents is I used to post every day on my story, on my main account, and then my friends started to tell me that I should make an Instagram account for it. So that's what I did.
Okay, so you listened to your friends?
Yeah, I listened to my friends.
Wow. Good
I was
friends.
like, all right, I'll give this a shot, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But luckily it did.
Now, what do your parents actually think of you doing this while balancing it with school as well? Because are they aware of your social media pages?
Yes, they are aware of my motorcycle content.
Okay.
But before that, I want to mention as well that my parents didn't want me to get a motorcycle like at the first place.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do anything about it because motorcycles are my passion. Ever since I was a kid, like ever since I was 13 years old, I was already interested with like motorcycle with 2 wheels. And that's something they can't take away from me. But
I like that, man. Your passion for motorbikes is bloody strong.
yes, it is.
Strong,
and
man.
as you can see from what I'm doing now,
Yeah, okay.
I have
cool.
a whole. You can point at the camera over there. That's our community, and I'm really grateful for them.
Bro, you did this, man. Bro, you did this. Now, there's a lot of content creators popping up in Australia nowadays. What are some of the ups and downs you have noticed doing content?
The ups and downs of creating contents is like me as a student. It's the time. It's the lack of time management. It's the commitment.
Yeah.
That's the downs of creating contents.
Yeah.
You got to be committed if you want to do motorcycle contents. You got to be consistent with your post every day. But of course, if you're looking for quality, it doesn't really matter. but just know that it will push you back for Instagram algorithm.
Yeah.
So the apps of creating contents, just like I said before,
Bro,
I get noticed a lot in public.
This is the up right here.
And yes, of course, this one is the best.
This is the biggest
It's
up.
the biggest part of it.
Yeah.
Creating a whole community of bikers.
Yeah. I think some of the downsides for my personal experience when creating content is the endless amount of like time you edit, and nobody sees that. That's the reality of when you do content creation, is no one sees the amount of work you put in. No one will ever give a shit. They only care about like the end result of the product. So I do get caught up in those times a lot and ask myself like, fuck, what am I doing? You know, is this even worth doing anymore? I'd say it's the biggest battle mentally. But you know, you do get those days sometimes, but you've got two options. You can either give up or keep going. That's the only downside I'd say. Like it's a very big mental battle, like every day, you know, you're always thinking, what am I gonna film next? What am I editing next? What are my viewers like? You know, you have to keep your audience like almost fed. Like they're always hungry to see more content. That's like that's like the downside of it, I'd say. Like it's just very mentally draining, but I guess that comes with what we're doing, I guess. All right, final question. Yukio, I want to know, what are your thoughts on the motorcycle scene here?
The motorcycle scene in Melbourne is something that you're gonna love. Like, look, point the camera out there.
Look at this.
Yep. It's something that only you can see in Melbourne.
Wow, okay.
It's not about how big the motorcycle community is, but it's about the feeling.
I like that.
The connection of the riders.
I like that.
Even though you're like a beginner, even though if you're a beginner, intermediate, or like a pro, you're always welcome in Melbourne motorcycle community. It's always about the two wheels. It doesn't really matter of what bike you ride, you're always welcome.
I like that, man. So you would overall say the Melbourne motorcycle scene
is the most welcoming community.
Wow, okay, I like that. I like that. Well, there you guys have it. Guys, this is Yukio.
Thank you, Nori.
Yeah, if you guys don't know who Yukio is, well, fuck, I don't know how you don't. But I'll leave his description down below, so make sure you guys do check him out. Yukio, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, good. Let's get out there tonight, eh?
Tena.
Holy shit, man! Nah, man, this is crazy! Holy shit! Oh, yo! Oh, fuck! Oh, a bunch of loaner bikes, they put on a lot of noise. Melbourne City, guys, Melbourne City. Holy shit. Oh, this is sick. Alright, I think we're here, guys. We are at TNR, that's the motorcycle event. What?
We're 30 minutes early.
Oh, okay.
So guys, we're here at TNR tonight. Now from what I've heard, it doesn't get as much busy because of the weather recently, and because, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a bit of construction going on there, and that has unfortunately played an effect of the turnout, but nonetheless, we still got good energy going on tonight. I must say, riding around the roads in Melbourne is quite different to any of the roads I've ridden so far in Sydney and Brisbane. But that's okay. But I'll show you guys the turnout so far. Xavier, this is Xavier. Now Xavier, I want to know, I've just picked this guy out from the crowd out here. I want to know, Xavier, what do you think of the motorbike scene here in Melbourne?
I've only been riding for about a month and a half, so I'm still as fresh as it gets. But man, it's so good. Like, you just meet people to light and you become best friends. It's so sick.
What do you think of the motorcycle scene here in Melbourne? What are your honest thoughts?
I love it here, man. It's great. It's just, there are some restrictions, obviously, in Melbourne. You've got, well, I'm not going to say anything incriminating, but you've got some stuff going on here. Everybody is very friendly, but yeah, that's about it, man.
So overall, like, how would you describe the culture here? Is it positive?
Absolutely positive, 100%. All the groups are very inclusive. You meet someone in the middle of the road, you wave to them, they'll come for a ride with you. That's the biggest thing.
What are your thoughts on the scene in Melbourne, like the motorbike scene?
I would say it's pretty good. Honestly, this is the first bike meet I've been to, so it's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure it gets a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah.
But it is St. Kilda, so there are a lot of rich people around.
Okay,
so they
nice,
do
nice.
get caught.
Yeah. How would you describe like the overall culture here? Like, is it a positive thing, or is like, yeah, everyone's like awesome here?
Yeah, everyone's really friendly and it's nice like waving to people like
Yeah.
a meeting, like hi, I'm like on the ground and whatnot. But,
Yeah,
like,
nice.
it's been
Okay.
really good.
What do you think of the scene here in Melbourne?
Overall, it's really good, except for the Harley riders because you wave and they don't wave back.
Oh, we're taking shots at Harley riders now. Okay, now I do get that because I do wave at Harley riders sometimes and they don't wave back. So I completely understand where you're coming from, Christine. The girl I just interviewed, Christine, she said she's got a Honda Grom and she can't flat foot, and I need to see this for myself. All right, where is she?
Right there.
Oh my lord. Okay, here she is. We're gonna see if she can flat foot or not. No way! You're tiptoeing on that? Yeah. Oh my god! That is freaking hilarious. Oh my god. Alright guys, I think I'm done at TNR tonight. Overall, it was really fun, good turnout. We're gonna head out now though. So, this kind of sums up the video. I hope you guys all learned something, because I know I did for sure. If you didn't learn something, well, I at least hope that you enjoyed the video anyway. Overall, I'm confident enough to say that the Melbourne motorbike scene has been a thrilling journey. Through the interviews with riders and the groups of all experiences, we've uncovered some stories and truths about the scene here in Melbourne. So, would I come back to Melbourne to ride again? Yes. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share the video around, because I'll be more than happy to do a video like this again in the future, as long as this video does well. So until next time guys, I'll see you next video. Goodbye for now.